Hello, everybody. February the 4th, and the fourth week of Ordinary Time in this Minute Plus meditation. The Gospel says that the Lord sent out the 12 in pairs, and He instructed them to take nothing for the journey but a walking stick, no food, no sack, no money in their belts. So, what are we to, how can we reflect on this? So, Christ does call some to actually what we call an unmediated love, or to the celibate life, to be totally available, to imitate Him in that way. But the vast majority of people He calls to be right in the middle of the world, to sanctify themselves and to sanctify the world. That is the primary task of the laity. It's not to be in the sanctuary, it's to be in the world. And the primary place of the priest is not to be in the world, but in the sanctuary, which isn't to say that people can't help out in the sanctuary and the priest shouldn't be in the world. But there are distinct areas that Christ calls us, and we're called to work together, not to kind of bang heads or to be working in separate, directions, or in our own spheres that are completely disconnected from each other. But He calls all of us, I don't care if you're married, single, celibate, in the world, as a priest or a religious, a Carmelite, a Carthusian, whatever it is, to have this spirit of detachment in order that we can be truly free to do what He wants us to do wherever we are. Doesn't mean giving away all of our material goods, especially lay people and even secular priests, because we have to buy things, we have to own things. But to have that spirit of detachment, so that they're not weighing us down. We're not buying things for the sake of buying them. We're not accumulating things like pack rats, but we're not succumbing to distractions, and then not even trying to do anything to break those. They can become almost addictions. They're almost like subtle ways, subconscious ways of avoiding the serious matters of life and devoting ourselves to prayer and spiritual formation, so that we can be disciples of Jesus and effective evangelizers and just effective conduits of grace in the world, whether it's in the chemistry lab, in the operating room, in the carpenter shop, in a house working on other people's plumbing, in a teacher in the classroom, you name it, wherever it is. Doesn't matter, as long as the job is ethical and moral, and is legitimate, then it's something that is good and God wants us to do well. So you and I, no matter what our particular tasks are or states in life are really called to have this same spirit about us that the apostles had, that they were told to have by Jesus as He sent them into the world. So think about, not am I attached to anything, but what am I attached to, and is this preventing me from giving myself more fully to Jesus and what He really wants me to accomplish in this world for the time that I have, which sometimes we think is so long. But I know intellectually that when we are on our deathbed, because I've seen people die, this world gone, it will be like a blink of an eye. And we should want no regrets. Even the sins we've committed, we've repented, we've offered contrition, and we understand how Jesus can make us even better Christians because we're truly grateful for His mercy and His love. So really strive, if you want to have no regrets, then make every moment of the day count for the glory of God. God bless you.